Ahoy, Wolf Pack. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Big shout out to all of our badass athletes who competed at SummerSlam on Saturday. I think we had to have been at least 30 infernal athletes, including coaches. I think we had about 10 teams of 3, so it had to be about 30. So big shout out to you guys for stepping outside of your comfort zone, taking on a extremely challenging competition in general, and that little surprise WOD I threw at you guys definitely added to the mix and made things a lot more exciting. So big shout out to you guys, but even more thankful for the judges and the volunteers, everybody who showed up to help out, judge, move equipment, do the scores, just make the event happen. Definitely can't do it without you guys when we run some crazy workouts and we need multiple judges. You guys were awesome. Great energy the entire day, great judging. I had probably the least amount of complaints overall in general for a competition, which means everything ran smooth, we were on time, the judging was very good, so my eye is twitching. Sweet. So big shout out to everybody who helped make SummerSlam as badass as it is. Okay, we'll do it again in December. We're gonna go back to Monday. We're gonna work some lunges and step ups again. Okay, I know that last week the intro was the first week into these, and they can be a little bit challenging, mixing and matching the movement. So hopefully we've made some progressions. Our body's adapted. Maybe we can go heavier. Maybe we can go faster on the step ups. But it's the same format. 3 sets. We're going to drop potentially to 4 to 5 reps on each leg, so 8 to 10 reps total. Last week was 10 total, so 5 on each leg. But if you were here, the goal is to add weight. That's why we have this little rep range buffer in case, right, the legs get fatigued and we can't do all 10 reps. So add weight, okay, depending on if we went heavy or you know, what weight we did last week, you may be able to rip out 10 more on each leg, or sorry, 5 on each leg again, so 10 total. But in case, you know, we went heavy last week and this pushes us a little bit more, 4 on each leg is perfectly fine. Okay, so you do your lunges, step back, make sure we're still exploding off the ground, chest stays vertical, and we're just kissing that knee to the ground. Should be something that we can control. We shouldn't be slamming that knee into the ground. Okay, so 8 to 10 of those, rack the bar, turn, breath, grab your dumbbell, and we're going to do those 20 dumbbell step-ups again as fast as possible. Okay, probably just want to match your weight and your box height here, or what we would normally do in a Metcon is what you probably want to do here. Okay, unless you're really good at step ups and we need to add weight higher than normal, you probably just want to do the 50 for the guys, 35 for the ladies, or whatever you normally do in a Metcon, because we're just working on adding the fatigue and then getting speed. Okay, breathe while we're doing these, work on getting up and down the box efficiently, find your good step cadence. Okay, crush that out, rest is needed. We do that for 3 sets. Okay, and then we're going to retest an old workout from June 15th. I vividly remember this one being pretty awesome. I was scrolling through some old workouts and thought it'd be fun to retest. So it's 6 minutes on, 2 minutes off, 6 minutes on. Okay, 30, 20, and then max reps, and then we flip-pop it, flippy-dippy for C. Okay, so 30 overhead squats should be a pretty light weight where we can do indefinitely no more than 3 sets. I believe this was the same rep range I recommended last time, so it should be, you know, 12, 10, 8, or even if you're proficient in this movement, you may be able to rip off like a 17 or an 18, and then you have a smaller set, you know, 12 or 13 on the backside. So this should be something that you only need to drop because of fatigue, not from weight. Okay, we shouldn't be overpowered by this weight that we choose. Should be light enough to where you can move quickly, still breathe, and not be completely smoked after we hit all 30 of these. Okay. 20 of some kind of gymnastic movement. Chest to bar would be RX, bar muscle ups for RX plus. You just try to match whatever movement, if you remember, we did last time, because obviously we want to show progression. So if we did regular pull-ups here, probably a good idea to do them again, unless we have found our chest to bars and you want to give this a go, RX, but your goal would be to try to kind of match what we did here. That way we can show our progression. Okay, but whatever movement we choose here, we should probably be able to do these 20 reps or these 12 bar muscle ups in probably no more than 4, maybe 5 sets maximum, but I don't think there should be enough fatigue from this really to bog us down too much from these. So something that we can probably rip off 5 or so in the first set and then kind of go from there. Okay, and then we're going to do max wall balls. Pick a normal ball weight that you would do in class. You know, if we do 2 to 3 sets here, you're probably looking at 90 seconds. You may have another, minute to 90 seconds on here. So I think if I remember last time, this was about 3 minutes of work, and then we had about 3 minutes on the wall ball. So you should have a lot of time to get a lot of work done here. That way, when we rest 2 minutes, we come back and we start with wall balls. There's still a lot of wall ball fatigue, so it makes these 30 reps very, very tough. It's not a huge amount of wall balls, but coming off of all of this fatigue, bunch of wall balls here, 2-minute rest and right back to it. I remember it was very, very challenging. So just make sure we have a good amount of time here, probably no less than 3 minutes on these wall balls here. Okay, rest 2 minutes, and then we just go backwards, wall ball, chest to bar, and then finish with the overhead squats. Okay, you can compare your scores to 6:15 if you were here. Probably on Wodify. Well, it definitely is on Wodify, unless you didn't post it. Be on the Facebook page, but I'll grab that photo tomorrow and post it up so you guys can see those scores. But other than that, it's a great Monday to get back into it. Got an exciting rest of the week for you guys as well. So I hope you're ready for another fun week of programming, and we will see you in the gym. Bye.